Alright, Jim Riley, Joseph Lake, Harry Grace, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Philippe Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Doug King, DJ Dave, Philippe Quinwan, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, your boxes of crap, and GPS Eglet for overnight. So Bernard, why do we have to wait? You believe fanatically that you have it all solved about the stolen bitted kids with Ellery, who stole the bitted kids. So why wait for Harry to prove it? Prove it yourself. I'll say, okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. You're right. But then what happens, Bernard, when you're always right, is that the group of you become the oppressor. So I'm going to say dominatrix, right? Which reveals another one of you people's information sources. But get this, Bernard, I can prove literally that the group of you in the RV camper crowd basically took kids from like Indiana, Colorado, here, Oregon, or whatever, and stripped their old knowledge from them, okay, or stripped family knowledge from them to set up your thing here. That's why it's building up Joe's trophy wives, whether it's Bailey or the GPS Night Bailey or Kim or whoever, okay, Pearl or Elizabeth, right? Point is, Bernard, when you are a cult leader or you're a dictator and you say that you've proven something correct all the time, Cowboy Carnies, Karen and all that, only your, Don Wiley, Perlita, only your information and resources get through. So if people need to learn something, Detroit Steel football, right? So if people need to learn something, you guys want this old way of working, but they only get your repeated feed of crap, then that's the world it's creating, and it's doing that right now for Elton and Jim Hall and the Cowboy Country, Karen. So you guys supposedly proved it, but it's probably not correct. Like I said, I'm going to go to the top oppressor of the family, which would mean my target would be Joe Zillig, because you guys came up with this crappy garbage computer theory because you guys don't like twin births. You guys say, well, it can't be possible, this and that. So like I tell people, let the oppressor win. And then you'll see who are the ones that are not supposed to be in control versus those who have something else to say. You'll actually see, like cavemen, right? Survival of the fittest, fighting over food or who won the game, right? That will be the dominant trait, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it would be, because if people actually like shared food all their whole life, right? The planet was different, like everything was equal, then you would have a different reality, okay? But you have this going on. And some people go, well, that's the balance of the cosmos, blah, 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 blah. No, what it is that you guys have a dictator in control that thinks he's always right and sits there and lies about everybody. And that's what, if you're going to be that fag, Bernard, with your Blue Boy boxes or your Big Bad 4 or the Barnyard Rapist, and all the things that you guys said there in the McDonald's, the dominant story, then that's all you guys will become. But it doesn't mean you're the winners or proving everything. So let the oppressors win, and then gather the data on the oppressors, so you'll have the ultimate war strategy. So if one of the people on Pitkin Street or Jamaica Street went overseas to go, I picked Japan or Russia or Israel and that, or if you, like I said, Don Wiley and the group of you went over to Israel, Bernard, and sat there, your stink went over there and it came back. And that's all you guys do. And then the African Americans say, well, we're the pyramid. Wrong. You're the oppressor. Because you guys, all you guys do is go off of a rumor and bullshit theory based upon your information provided here about what you watch, your obsession. Look at a keyboard. It proves the group of you who actually stole. So like I said, if my father and some families were set in the blue, it proves that you guys took them and started pulling pieces out as they were trying to teach their children a certain way of doing things. You guys would grab them and pull pieces out, and that's why you guys are cut open, shit, stank, all that stuff, Bernard, that you, Harry, and Elton fight over Ellery. It's like I said, the same battle across the street still. The 3 white boys versus the Negro, and then you have one that comes down that happens to get in the way, and the dude kills him. And that's all your story is. So play Stolen Bits Kids with Karen and, Don Wiley and all that, Bernard. But it shows who you guys are fucking, and then basically what Joe and them want. It's making you guys as trophy wives. But Joe, you got to ask Bernard or Horrible Knight, did those girls ever want to be with you in the first place? And so as I look at the world, what is it creating? The chaos of the big N-O.